Yeah, please, yeah.
They're off. Mance Rayder gives these two rivals a bit of a head start in the Ladies Open. Ballydonagh Boy will lead Absolute Steel by 3 lengths over the first of 18 fences, and Mance Rayder, who's got plenty of experience under rules, was the least convincing at the first fence and trails his two rivals by 7 or 8 lengths as Ballydonagh Boy and Rosie Howarth lead Absolute Steel and Pippa Brown towards the second. Mance Rayder racing 6-7 lengths off them as Ballydonagh Boy reaches the second, pops over it just over a length up on Absolute Steel, and 7 lengths back is Eleanor Clark aboard Mance Rayder. There to wend their way into the home straight on the first circuit. Ballydonagh Boy tracked by Absolute Steel, and Mance Rayder still sitting out of his ground at present. Brings up the rear as Ballydonagh Boy comes over fence number 3. Gave you plenty of daylight with Absolute Steel in second, and Mance Rayder again not especially convincing, last of the trio as they run between fences 3 and 4. So going very steadily, Ballydonagh Boy from Absolute Steel, just over a length between them again. Ballydonagh Boy gives the 4 fence plenty of daylight. Mance Rayder has closed a fraction on his two rivals, still sits a detached last as they come up past the enclosures on their way towards fence number 5. Ballydonagh Boy with Mance Rayder taking markedly closer order, now almost upsides Absolute Steel as they went over the 5th fence, and now they turn downhill quite sharply. So on their way to the 6th, it's Ballydonagh Boy from Absolute Steel and Mance Rayder. Absolute Steel on the outside of Mance Rayder, just holding second as Ballydonagh Boy leads them over the 6th, but only 3 lengths would cover them, a shade less, and they're on their way to the open ditch, which is fence number 7. Ballydonagh Boy will lead into it from Absolute Steel, who outjumps Mance Rayder to hold second place at the end of the circuit. They're running towards the final fence in this line. Number 8, Ballydonagh Boy, rises just in front of Absolute Steel on his outside. Mance Rayder only a length back on the inner as they prepare to swing left-handed once again. There's a little between the 3 girls. Ballydonagh Boy ran the turn just in front, about a length up on Absolute Steel. Similar margin to Mance Rayder as they come to jump the cross fence. Number 9, Ballydonagh Boy with Absolute Steel within a neck of him, jumping the 9th fence. Mance Rayder not quite as quick as his two rivals, once again, a couple behind as they arrive at halfway in the Ladies Open. It's Ballydonagh Boy, who's yet to be headed. Absolute Steel within the neck of him though in second, and Mance Rayder trails by just a couple of lengths as they come down the straight on the second occasion and come to jump fence number 10. Ballydonagh Boy on the inside of Absolute Steel, who was out-jumped by Mance Rayder, who came through on the inside to take second, and is now moving up to challenge Ballydonagh Boy between fences 10 and 11. So Ballydonagh Boy on the outside of Mance Rayder, and Absolute Steel, the back mark of the 3 now, over the 11th, half a length between the front 2. Absolute Steel didn't jump the 11th fence well, lost ground on the 2 horses in front of him. They had a circuit to cover. Ballydonagh Boy and Mance Rayder show the way in the Labiana Life Sciences Ladies Open. Fence number 12 in front of the crowd. We'll see Ballydonagh Boy jump it just over a length in front of Mance Rayder. Absolute Steel over in third, but now 5 lengths and a bit more behind the front two as they head down the hill and approach fence number 13. Ballydonagh Boy just beginning to up the ante from Mance Rayder as they jump the 13th fence. Absolute Steel about 7-8 lengths behind them as they work their way towards the open ditch for the second and final time. Ballydonagh Boy hasn't seen off Mance Rayder just yet. They jump the ditch with a length between them. Ballydonagh Boy slightly the quicker. Absolute Steel trails by 8 lengths, one more to jump on the far side, 4 in total. Ballydonagh Boy and Mance Rayder, half a length separated them, 4 out. Absolute Steel made a bit of a meal of it in third. He's now 10 lengths behind them, with Pippa Brown pushing away, but not getting much of a response now. As the front pair head into the turn, Ballydonagh Boy rounds the left-hander approaching 3 out, just over a length in front of Mance Rayder, with 10 lengths back to Absolute Steel. At the third from home, Ballydonagh Boy only a length in front of Mance Rayder as they land, and 10 lengths back to Absolute Steel. So Rosie Howarth pushing away on Ballydonagh Boy, and Mance Rayder won't go away under Eleanor. There's a length between them heading into the turn. Absolute Steel, barring accidents, is booked for third. He's now 12 lengths behind on the run towards 2 out. Ballydonagh Boy trying hard to get away from Mance Rayder as they close in on the penultimate fence. And Ballydonagh Boy has gone clear. Jumped 2 out, 4 in front of Mance Rayder, with Absolute Steel well held in third. They're between the last 2 fences. Ballydonagh Boy responding to Rosie Howarth. Mance Rayder plugging on at the 1 pace in second. Absolute Steel well held in third. At the 18th and final fence, Ballydonagh Boy's gone 7 clear of his nearest pursuer, Mance Rayder. They both safely jumped the last. Absolute Steel has crossed it safely in third. So Ballydonagh Boy will provide Rosie Howarth with a double on the day, making all to win the Ladies Open in front of Mance Rayder and finally Absolute Steel.